This one I'm going to discuss the high ready position. Okay. And what we're typically taught in a high ready position is the center of the chest. Not a good plan. Let me tell you why. Now notice this weapon has been cleared, and it does have a safety chamber indicator in it, so it is a safe weapon. Okay. If I come up in my draw, I bring it out, I want to make my grip weld here. Okay. I want to come right here. Okay. As soon as it's on target, I want my full grip weld on it. Okay. Now notice in my case, it is on my right side. Some people will tell you to put it in the center. And I'll tell you why this is not a real good plan. Okay, if it's in the center, all right, you understand that my gun hand would normally be my strong hand, but in this case, it's occupied with a weapon, so now it's my weak hand. And if I get in a close quarter situation, I need my left arm to defend myself, to clear my area. Okay. Okay, so let's say I get in a struggle, okay? I get in close, and I'm using my left hand. I'm now distracted, okay? And we're under a stress situation. Our higher mental function is compromised. I have my weapon with my wrist cocked, okay? So what I'm naturally going to do in this situation is straighten my wrist out. Now my weapon is pointed over here, okay? In the proper high ready position, which is here, you see that my arm is still straight. It's in its natural position. So my arm is still straight. Okay. Also, when I bring it up, instead of bringing it up to my eye on an arc, okay, I'm bringing it directly into my eye from here. Okay, not from here. Thirdly, if I would happen to have to fire this weapon from this position, there's two things going on here. One, I've already induced a limp wrist situation, which can cause a misspeed. Okay. Two, there's a chance that the slide can strike my clothing, which will also cause a misspeed. First round to go off, one after that will have one of a variety of types of misspeeds, probably a stovepipe. Okay. So I'm going to bring it in here. The slide is cleared. Okay, I'm in a natural pointing position. If you would take your finger and you would come from your waist and point, you say that you're pointing like this. Okay? You point your weapon exactly like you point your finger. So, I don't point my finger like this. Okay? I point my finger like this. So I come up, I get in a situation where I have to fight, my gun stays where it's at. Okay? It stays where it's at, and if I can pivot, if I pivot to face my enemy, I'm firing directly into the center of his mass. Okay? Not like this. It's kind of cumbersome and uncoordinated, and it's not something you're going to do in a fight. So, high ready position is here. Okay, not here. It's here. Okay, that's the natural way you point your finger. That's the natural way you point your weapon. Remember something: in a fight, whatever you do, most naturally, take your training and set it aside. Whatever you do, most naturally, is what's going to work best for you in a fight.